I'm Mike with Path and Post, and this is your North Atlanta market deep dive for December 2025. Big picture first. Winter patterns are taking hold with inventory slipping from fall peaks. Activity steady, and most areas are still giving a slight edge to sellers rather than a summer-style sprint. You're going to hear me reference the Market Action Index. This is Altos Research's real-time read on balance between supply and demand. Above 30 tips towards a seller's advantage, and below 30 favors buyers. And the low 30s is kind of that balanced middle ground. Let's start with Woodstock. Woodstock's median list sits near $594,000, with the Market Action Index around 32 and inventory close to 311 homes. Call it a gentle seller's tilt, as the holidays' quiet showings and the clean, move-in ready homes still grab attention first. Sellers should pair sharp pricing with turnkey prep. Next up is Canton. Canton's median list price is about $636,000. The Market Action Index is roughly 30, and inventory is around 467 homes. That's right on the balanced market line, with a slight lean to buyers on aging listings. Expect negotiations to widen if interest is light in the first 2 weekends. On to Roswell. Roswell's median list is near $750,000. Market Action Index, about 34, and inventory holding around 217 homes. It remains a firmer seller's lean, but only the most dialed-in listings see competitive interest. Buyers, have your ducks in a row on those top-tier homes. Marietta rounds out our core four, and the median list there is close to $550,000. The Market Action Index near 35, and inventory is around 720 homes. Think seller's market with calmer winter tempo and more selection than midsummer. Well-priced homes win, while stretched list prices translate to longer days on market and price conversations. So what does that mean across North Atlanta? More choices than the summer rush, a bit less urgency, and still a modest seller's advantage in the tighter pockets. Strategy matters more now than sizzle. Price for the market that exists today, and you'll keep weekends busy with qualified showings. Let's take a quick lap through a couple more hyper-local spots. Alpharetta comes in with a median list right under $1 million. Market Action Index near 31 and roughly 327 active listings. That reads balanced to a slight seller's edge, and condition matters a lot at those higher price points. Kennesaw shows a median list around $489,000, Market Action Index near 34, and active inventory about 202 homes. That's a clearer seller's edge on a winter plateau if you lead with value and clean presentation. If you're selling this season, here's a simple playbook. Price with the current demand curve, not yesterday's. Knock out the high return basics like paint, lighting, landscaping touches, and a real deep clean. Ask about Path and Post refresh if you want help prioritizing. Treat the first 2 weekends like prime time. And if traction's thin, make a decisive adjustment instead of slow drips over the course of the foreseeable future. If you're buying, your edge is selectivity and timing. Use the extra inventory to compare apples to apples and watch days on the market closely. Homes crossing the 30-day mark often open the door to price, credits, or repairs. Be ready to move fast on polished, fairly priced homes in hotter pockets like Roswell and Kennesaw, where the Market Action Index still leans to sellers. One more thing I love about this Altos data, it updates weekly, so you're working with forward-looking indicators instead of a rearview snapshot. Tracking the Market Action Index, inventory, and price reductions week to week give you a leading indicator for your exact price band. For the full charts in your city, including inventory, median list price, that Market Action Index, and price reductions, head over to pathpost.com/reports.